Have you ever found yourself stuck in a negative thinking cycle that makes it difficult to feel happy? Or are you tired of feeling as if you are not good enough? Well, in this video, let us explore ways to eliminate negative thinking process and start enjoying life the way we want. I will also share 4 simple steps I have been practicing and how that has helped me to manage my thinking process. These steps will help you to quit worrying about your negative thinking process again. So are you ready? Hi, it's me, Krishna, productivity mindset coach, mentor and founder of Blossom Minds Consulting. I work with men and women, helping them to let go of their past, access their inner wisdom, to experience that inner shift so that they can live the life they always wanted. Let's get started. Our negative thinking process directly and significantly affects our physical and mental health. However, we can gain control over negative thinking patterns as there are several ways to manage them, if not eliminate them. The first step is to understand their origin and the reasons behind them. As we know, some of the common causes are depression, anxiety, and stress. I will get there in a moment. Before that, let us look at the abilities of our minds. As humans, our brains have evolved over thousands of years. Our ability to learn language, speak, think, and reason has tremendously enabled us to plan, collaborate, and problem solve. Further, our mind can learn from direct and indirect experiences. For example, we may have learned not to touch a hot stove because our parents told us not to. Since we are gifted with such powerful functionalities, it becomes paramount to not only become aware of our negative thinking patterns, but also assess them, confront them head-on, and find ways to address them. Why do I say so? There are scientific reasons behind this. Let me explain it. Every one of us has a mind that talks to us. This part of the mind is linked to our language, and we can call it as verbal mind. The primary function of this mind is to be our advisor and help protect us from threats. This part of the mind is also referred to as critical voice. Having a sense of protection is a good thing, isn't it? Essentially, this critical voice identifies all that could be dangerous to us that might happen in future based on the missteps from our past. What a wonderful instrument this is. Its essential function is to protect and help us from not repeating the same mistakes to be safe existentially. We don't hear voices per se, but we experience negative thoughts popping up here and there as we go through our day. This process is the outcome of thousands of years of human evolution. We believe these critical voices are accurate and true, as these thoughts allow us to learn indirectly by listening to what people say or do rather than through our own experiences. This critical voice is always turned on. It is over-inclusive in its estimation and preemptive of what is threatening. However, in my opinion, this feature of our mind is an excellent threat detector. But we humans struggle with it because it's always turned on and functioning 24/7. The question is, how wonderful will it be to turn it on at will? Our non-stop, always cautious, critical voice with incredible ability is a boon to humankind. However, it does come with its own negative aspects as well. We people are so much into the habit of listening to our thoughts that we get stuck with them, constantly replaying them rather than checking on them, challenging them, or questioning them, because sometimes our mind isn't correct about what we think. Usually what happens is that our focus is on the guidance given by our critical voice. We are used to following the mind's advice. So either we want to avoid unwanted thoughts or we want to avoid situations that trigger those thoughts. This aspect of our thinking process is called experiential avoidance. This is the main reason people get stuck and lose focus. Secondly, getting stuck with specifics can backfire as well. I am sure we all have experienced this. The more we try not to think about something, the more it keeps nagging us. For example, let us say your mind says not to speak in a group meeting as people may judge you. It can be embarrassing if you commit a mistake. When this thought arises, 3 things will happen over which you will have absolutely zero control. Number 1, physical reaction. You may feel your heart rate increasing or some kind of palpitation. Number 2, emotional reaction. You may feel nervous. Number 3, cognitive reaction. Confusion arises. Should I not speak or what to say? or will I look stupid, so on and so forth. And we do what we are best at. We are enslaved in entertaining these negative thoughts, we believe in them as accurate, and all this happens in split seconds, so we don't have control over them. Having a critical mind that protects us is not a problem, it is a boon. However, we must consciously look at how we respond to our critical minds. To learn how to manage our thought process and mind, cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) is one of the best tools. CBT helps us to learn change our automatic thinking process, which is usually negative in nature. These negative thinking patterns have a detrimental influence on our mood. Using CBT technique, faulty and persisting thought patterns are identified, challenged, reasoned out, and replaced with more helpful, objective, realistic thoughts. Guys, if you have any question or want to have a conversation with me, feel free to get connected. Connect details are in the description box. I will be more than happy to assist you. And also, please comment below if you are interested in knowing more about how our mind influences our physical and psychological health. I can make a separate YouTube video on this topic as well. And if you are finding this video interesting and helpful, I request you to please press that like button and a subscription button as well. Your encouragement means a lot to me. Well, now let us look at some of the simple ways to manage negative thinking. You know, our body is a cosmic design. Thoughts are an integral part of the same. We cannot stop them, but we can choose to manage them consciously. This is what we will be looking at in this section. Before I proceed, I want to tell you this. There are various stages of negative thinking and fear. Most of them can be addressed through life coaching and mentorship using CBT techniques, while more serious ones may need a clinical psychologist's attention. We are not discussing that serious kind of problems here. Now let us look at some of the simple CBT steps to follow and overcome negative thinking patterns. When you have a persisting thought, or if you are stressed out, or anxious, or stuck with specific thinking pattern, take a step back and pause. Take a deep breath and close your eyes. Bring your awareness to yourself from the tip of the head to the tip of the toe with your five senses. Stay here for a few seconds, if not for minutes. This is a critical step. Differentiating. Now, deliberately look at how you are feeling when you are experiencing the negative thoughts and emotions versus how you are feeling now when you are in the moment with your five senses. Notice the difference. Start looking at yourself. Inquire. Were you arguing with yourself? Or were you struggling with self-evaluation? Or were you trying hard to push those unpleasant thoughts and images out of your mind? Just calmly focus on what you are up to. Don't rush till you get hold of it. Ask yourself this powerful question, whether this mental struggle is serving your purpose. Sit with this question till you get some clarity. Labeling. Now that you have the answer to the question you asked in the previous step, you know whether that unpleasant thought or image serves your purpose or not. If it isn't, then you can label those thoughts as they are rather than accepting them as gospel truths. Here we acknowledge the negative thought, we don't avoid them, we are conscious about them, and we are also naming them. See how you feel and experience the gap between the thinker and the thought itself. Make a choice. Now you have taken a step back, paused, acknowledged the thought, noticed what it is and how it is functioning, and labeled it for what they are. Now you are in a better position to choose your intentions and move ahead in the right direction. So the question that you should ask is, will you continue to struggle with your thoughts or practice the above mentioned steps and take necessary action towards something that matters most in your life? So guys, how are you managing your negative thoughts? What steps are you taking to overcome your negative thinking pattern? Share your thoughts and ideas in the comment section below. We all can learn from one another. Here the theme is to be together and grow together. If you are yet to watch this video, The Power of Our Mind, I suggest you watch it now to get better understanding and derive maximum benefits. Thank you for watching this video. We'll see you next. God bless you.